Hey guys, so this will be my response as promised to the Nike plus size mannequin that caused an uproar on social media. So if you guys have not heard about it, basically what's happened is Nike has chosen to create a plus size version of mannequins. Now, I think everyone knows that mannequins have always been predominantly very small, very slim, and that's how they've chosen to advertise clothing over the years. In recent times, I have though noticed that the shapes of mannequins are changing. So like I've seen mannequins with like six packs, more developed quads, and now there's a plus size version. So a lot of people were upset by this because they felt Nike was glorifying obesity. Now, I want to give you a different way of looking at the infamous plus size Nike mannequin. A few years ago, as most of you know, I was 100 kilos. And it was not easy for me at that weight, especially when I was going to gym. It was actually one of the hardest things that I had to do for myself, was step into a fitness-based area where I felt like I was being judged all the time. And this is a very common feeling for girls that are a little bit bigger. So all that Nike was doing by putting this plus size mannequin on the floor was giving that girl who's trying to change her life now a little bit of an opportunity for some self-acceptance, to show her that it's okay to be this size and train. When you walk into a store and nothing fits you, they don't carry your size, it is such a horrible feeling. When I started training, I was too scared to venture into different parts of the gym. So you know what I would do? I would not even put my bag in a locker. If I needed the bathroom, I would hold it. I would pick the treadmill that was the closest to the exit so that I could get in there and get out, because I didn't want to be judged. And humans judge people. This is what people do. They judge each other, they bully each other, and they make people feel like they are less deserving of happiness and self-acceptance. And you know what, that's why I actually love how popular the body positivity movement is getting, because it's giving girls a chance to love who they are and feel better about themselves. The truth is, the obesity rate of the world is high. It's increased. That means that majority of the human beings on the planet are overweight, according to what science books say that we need to weigh. Their BMIs are higher than what they're supposed to be. Not that BMI is such a, what's the word I'm looking for? All I can think of is such a good way to, you get what I'm trying to say. It's not the most reliable form of saying whether or not you're healthy or not, especially if you're more muscular, because like my BMI says that I'm overweight. But that's a story for another time. So if you're one of the people that has hopped on social media and climbed into Nike for putting this plus size mannequin on the floors, please just take into consideration that it's not glorifying obesity, it's glorifying the body positivity movement. There's eating disorders left, right, and center in this world. There are so many girls that have like poor relationships with food. They're getting, ridiculed, body shaming everywhere. And social media has actually increased the ability of bullies to climb into you, because now they can bully you and not even be in front of you. Someone can go comment on your photo. When I was in high school, I posted a photo of myself and a guy inboxed me saying, wow, the camera really does add 10 kilos. Like, how horrible is that? It's literally the nastiest thing, well, one of the nastiest things that's ever happened to me. Like, what do people get out of that? What do you get out of climbing on social media and saying, oh, this is just, glorifying obesity? The mannequin wasn't put there for you. It was put there for the target market that's going to fit into those clothes. And the target market that fits into those clothes doesn't have a problem with that mannequin because it's made them feel like they are fine just the way that they are. When I was overweight, it was incredibly difficult for me to find gym clothes that fit me and that I felt good in. I also didn't want to size up, so like I would squeeze into clothes that didn't fit me, and when I bent over, my tights and stuff would be see-through. My tights were so tight that if I wore them for a full day, they would make marks on my leg, and when I would take them off, it would feel like I had cuts in my legs because I felt too self-conscious to size up. And that's what this world does to women, and I don't think it's right. I will support anything that makes a woman feel good about herself, and if this plus size mannequin makes one woman feel better about herself, I do not see it as a bad thing. I think it's flippin' great. But anyways, that's all for me. I hope that I've given you another perspective on this plus size mannequin, and maybe you can embrace it. Have a great day.